Hey guys, welcome back to DR Jones Builds. And this week I purchased a box of acrylic paints, mostly because I've been getting some comments saying that the stuff I make is pretty basic or doesn't have a lot of color or is ugly or whatever you want to call it. So I decided, all right, I guess it's time to buy some paint. But this box is just cardboard, and for as much as I do use this stuff, this will probably last me many years, and I can see this box falling apart. I'd also like to have a more permanent solution so that as I go through certain colors, I can take them out and replace them and know which ones. I think I have just the thing for that, so check it out. This thing. Now it's quite a bit larger in a lot of ways. So you can see here that I have plenty of room to grow. But if we look in here, the paints come with some brushes and a bunch of other stuff, kind of making space to grow here. And I think what I can do is chop this thing this way. Just make it a little shorter. So it'll be about this big around, which is nice. Nice little lid. And this will be much more durable over the long haul. Maybe I'll put a nice little stain on it, make it colorful. I have no real artistic ability when it comes to painting, so I don't think I'm going to paint much on it. Maybe I'll just spray paint something on here so that I know this is the paint. Anyway, that's what I'm building today. So let's get to it. Okay, so when I open the lid on this box, it's kind of hard to see from like this angle, and I want to make it so that if I have the box up a little higher, that I don't have to get up over top of it really to see inside of it. So what I think I'm going to do is cut this down a little bit and then attach it here, so that when I lift it up, the whole lid goes up, but a portion of this front piece is also out of the way. So I think that'll make for a little bit more, make it a little bit more accessible when I'm trying to reach in and get to some of the paints that are in there. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so it's been a few weeks since I finished this box, and I really just wanted to put a little detail on the front so that I would know what's in here. And I think that's what I'm going to do right now. I'll wrap this up, and that'll be it for this one. Good enough for me. All right, close this up. And we'll call this one, get all the paint off my hands, done.